Oh my god, Roblox has finally done something good. I can finally deliver this good news to you guys. I know, very shocking, right? After an entire month filled with nothing but controversy after controversy, which is still very much going on. We're going right back to complaining after this, but they have actually made a change that is universally a good thing. They have officially announced that the 17+ rating for games is being removed, and in its place we are now getting 18+ games instead. The announcement was titled Updating Age Requirements for Experiences with Restricted Content Maturity Label, and this is quite honestly something that should have existed from the very start. 17+ games will no longer be a thing, and anything that was previously labeled 17+ is now automatically being switched over to 18+. Now, Roblox actually admitted this change came directly from community feedback, which is quite interesting because it just goes to show they are reading everything we are saying, every tiny thing we scream directly at them online. They are just very selective with what they actually listen to and what they decide to completely ignore. The announcement started off by saying, starting today, users under the age of 18 will no longer see search results or recommendations for experiences with restricted content maturity labels. This change will decrease the visibility of content that may not be age appropriate for younger audiences, and then later this year, access to experiences with restricted content maturity labels will be completely blocked for all users under the age of 18, an increase from the current 17+ requirement. What this means, besides everything I've already said about 17+ becoming 18+, is that if a game gets rated to be 18+, it won't even be visible on the game's page, and you won't even be able to find it through search unless you are ID verified and confirmed to be over the age of 18, which alone is already a huge change. This is massive because before this, the game's page literally had an entire section dedicated to 17+ games, and it was there for everyone to see, no matter what your age might be. Again, they ended that section off the announcement by saying, as a reminder, our community standards prohibit inappropriate content everywhere on the platform, including implied, suggestive, or direct inappropriate content in behaviors, interactions, or settings. Even if an experience has a restricted content maturity label, we still hold it to our strict standards and moderate any experiences where we identify inappropriate content. Oh my god, they just lied, did they not? I find it absolutely hilarious, everything that they just said, simply because I can never tell if Roblox is completely delusional and genuinely thinks that they are doing a good job upholding this rule, or if they know full well that they are failing and they are just really good at pretending otherwise. Because let's be honest, to call it strict standards and say that they take down and moderate any inappropriate content, that's not true. But either way, the main point stands. They finally fixed something that should never have been broken in the first place. You know, like, I still do not understand why the maximum rating was ever 17+. Like, why 17? That is such a random age rating, and on top of that, 17 is still technically a child, right? Everything above 17, no longer a child, so why is 17 being grouped into everything with everyone else above them? I have no idea what it's like in other places, but in the UK, our official ratings for games are 3, 7, 12, 16, and 18, and that makes sense. If Roblox even had something like 13+, 16+, and 18+, I think that would be a much better system. But to go from 13+ all the way to 17+ and then just stop right there, it's such a weird choice to me. And look, it should not have taken this long to make such an obvious change. The community has been screaming at them for God knows how long, begging for it, but at least they have finally done the right thing. I guess. The nice part here as well is that this change doesn't have some hidden downside, because usually whenever Roblox announces something that looks good on paper, it turns out to be completely useless in practice. Like yesterday, when we talked about how reporting inappropriate avatars now gets them reset within like 30 seconds, which sounds absolutely amazing, right? But then you realize Roblox doesn't actually remove the inappropriate accessories. That's what usually happens, but this time, no. This is genuinely good. No loopholes, no lazy execution, just a solid improvement that truly should have been like this from the very start. So yes, for once we can take a tiny sigh of relief and say that Roblox has actually done something right. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox replacing 17+ games with 18+ games. Finally something good that we can talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.